Hello, everyone. My name is Korosh Erfani. I am a sociologist and a political analyst. And today is Monday, September 29th, 2025. And I am going to talk about politics and the necessity of having a degree of decency and dignity in politics. As we know, right now we have a situation where we have something exactly in the opposite of that concept. It's exactly the contrary of having any sign of respect or dignity in politics. Essentially, with what is going on in the international scene, led by Israel, we can say the crystallization, materialization of the absence of morals, ethics, and also in the United States, as a country that had been unfortunately hacked somehow. The politics in the United States have been hacked by Zionists that represent effectively the front, the opposite front of ethics. All right, let's see just one or two examples. As you know, right now there is a serious debate regarding the budget, and the government is risking to be shut down in 24 hours or so. And right now there is a huge disagreement between the Democrats and the White House regarding that. So, for example, Bernie Sanders is summarizing the situation as such that this government shutdown is all about whether Republicans will get away with raising healthcare premiums by 75%. Imagine that premiums are going to be increased for 75%. For how many people? 20 million Americans. And also, on the other hand, we have 15 million people who will lose their health care. So, is it something shameful? Certainly, because they are there to provide, health care to the people. But as you see, the Republicans, as a party that's been hijacked by the Zionist ethics, now doesn't pay any attention, doesn't care at all that millions of people are going to lose their health care, or somehow they have to pay much more, 75% more for premiums. So what does it mean? It means that if the money must go for war, for the military industry, for Israel, so the Zionists of Congress will do that, and they don't care that the people are losing their health care. So you have someone in the White House that is using the public budget to put anywhere in the Oval Office and the White House in general the best and the highest quality of gold. He has a complex of gold, and now he's putting millions and millions of the public budget, and the Americans' tax, effectively, to make the White House like I don't know what exactly. Maybe there is no more White House but Golden House or Yellow House or something. But that's it. There is no shame to do so. There is no any respect for the public budget as something that had been put in the hands of those who are in power in order to provide services to society, to the people. No, not really. This person, the image that you can see behind me, is the image of a post. That's the image made by AI with a funny speech, and it had been posted by who? By the President of Republic, by the American President, Donald J. Trump. Can you imagine? No shame, no dignity, no respect for politics, just mockery, just a circus. And Jeffrey Hakim responded by this image, saying that, oh, this is real. This is AI, but this one is real. So you see that when we lose effectively dignity, when the people who are who are elected are the people who represent actually shamelessness, you get that, with the people like this one, for example. I don't know what the hell he is, John Federman, a Zionist, just a mercenary of Israel in Congress, and putting this kind of post, accusing Democrats who are defending somehow the healthcare as secretly plotting to shut down government. Why? Because right now they are trying in Congress under the order and under the command of Israel to save money in order to send for more weapons and more help to Israel, right? This guy, for example, Speaker Johnson. So he's saying this. They want to take hard-earned taxpayer dollars and they want to give new benefits to illegal aliens. Look at how he is as a Zionist again, as someone who is following the absence of ethics, absence of dignity, absence of truthfulness in politics, is increasing the hate, against the aliens, foreigners. So we are here, we are in a world where it's a matter of the absence of shame, the absence of respect, the absence of dignity, the absence of regard, or anything like that. That's why you have now a new reality. And this reality is designed and represented by Israel, by the Zionism, by this type of people. A criminal, one of the most known criminal in the world for having killed at least 1 million people in Iraq, internationally known as criminal, right? And now he is a member of I don't know what, peace board. Peace board. So at the head of the board is Trump, who doesn't have any problem or issue in his file, right? And this guy is the main member of the peace board, who that will be in charge of the governance of Gaza, according to this new circus that has been set up today by Trump and Netanyahu, right? So as you can see, we don't have any seriousness in a field where it's a question of anything that you want but the absence of seriousness, politics, where it's a matter of protecting the life of the people, the future of the people, providing healthcare, well-being, and so on and so on. Exactly at this field, thanks to Zionism, thanks to Israel, and the hijacking of the power in the United States, we don't have any of that anymore. And this invites us seriously to think about this, because politics right now is above all, above everything. Economy, culture, society, the future of humanity, ecology, environment, and so on. And as you can see, those who want to downgrade the human civilization targeted this field, the field of politics, and they emptied the politics from anything that can be considered as values or shame, dignity, respect, regard, or remorse, or anything like that. So now politics is where the main characteristic would be shamelessness, the total absence, but complete absence of shame. So let's just imagine for 1 minute how will be the fate of humanity in a world where politics became completely shameless, completely devoid of shame, dignity, respect, esteem, regard, consideration, or something like that. What will be exactly the future of such a world? And maybe the only good news is that now the young generation started to realize that lots of things that had been said or taught at the school or here and there or even in the family was completely wrong, and the young generation has to rethink about everything. That's why I would like to show a short video of a few teenagers. They are talking about the influence of AIPAC and Israel in Congress.
Hey, to
just
everyone that supports Nick Fuentes, just know, bro, he switched up. AIPAC paid him 241 grand to support their twisted agenda, bro. AIPAC is not good, bro. All the politicians they have their AIPAC guy that's controlling
every single congressman has an AIPAC guy.
Wake up.
Every single one. Wake the fuck up, bro.
Wake
Our
up.
government is controlled by Israel and we don't even know, bro. Wake up. Literally.
So,
nobody realizes
you can see that there is effectively a wake-up call for the new generation, because old generation is already corrupted mentally. The old generations cannot really think out of box, and the only possibility is the new generation, the young generation, the Z generation. They are getting effectively this awareness about what's going on. They are understanding that their country, the United States, is completely dominated by Zionists. They know that the Zionists are pushing the United States towards war, right? They are sucking the resources and everything, and that's why they are waking up. And once you have the youth in a country that is waked up and ready to act, you can hope for the future. As long as the young people are not corrupted by the system of corruption set up by the Zionists, pornography, drug addiction, completely nonsense and empty entertainment, and start to think, to see otherwise. As I told you, to think out of the box, then we can hope for the future. And this is something that's happening right now. These teenagers are a sign of that, the sample of the young generation, the United States, and even in the Western countries. So that's why the old generation, the corrupted and completely wicked, nasty generation, is going away more and more, and that's why they want effectively to suck everything in a very short window that remains to them. And that's what the Zionists are trying to do with the United States. They know that if this very short window of time is closed, they won't have really any opportunity to deceive again this new generation and do whatever they want. So that's why we should welcome this awareness and this awakening of the new generation. We have to embolden that. We have to support that in such a way that we can have a new world view coming up and developing, growing up, and finally starting to make the modification in the system, of course, changing the structures, and creating a new world, a different world, where we won't see anything similar to what we are living right now, having a genocide in Gaza, killing the people minute after minute in the most horrible ways, and at the same time not really any serious and efficient reaction. I hope even though maybe we are not there in that world, in that ideal world, the new generation is able to conceive that, to put an end to this corrupted, shameless generation of politicians and create a new world. Let's hope that. Thank you very much for watching this video.